What's going on, guys? It's Markie Williams. Welcome to my channel, Online Certification Courses. This is a channel where you can learn a new skill set or brush up on an old one. Continuous education and improvement should always be a priority if you want to stay current in your field of work and plus get paid your worth. Enjoy the tutorial. All the links will be down in the description below. Please make sure you like if this tutorial was informative. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out any training courses you may want to pick up. Comment below as to what you'd like to get certified in, and I can send you a link personally to check out. So let's get started. Based off of summary research, since the start of the pandemic, the amount of people working from home or overall remotely, whether it's voluntary or involuntary, has increased dramatically. Surprisingly and strangely enough, this change has increased productivity as well. According to extensive research, we're going to go over some quick numbers. On average, research found out that workers are 13% more productive when working from home or remotely. And overall productivity for workers in the U.S. has increased by 5% since the start of the pandemic. 77% of workers who were working from home at least a few times per month show an increase in productivity as well. 40% of workers stated that they are more productive while working at home during the pandemic instead of in the office. Choice and personal responsibilities play a major role in work-from-home productivity, as work-from-home employees tend to perform 50% more activities through personal choice. The average U.S. worker works 5.8 remote work days per month, which is up to 2.4 since the start of the pandemic. What is the reason behind the uptick on productivity? Well, remote working conditions is the key to productivity spike, along with the hybrid working conditions as well. While working from home generally increases productivity, it's important to dig a little deeper into this and in more detail. Keep in mind there's a difference between hybrid work and working from home, and fully remote employees, among other things. As I have mentioned, the remote and hybrid working conditions play a major role in the productivity, and here are some of the reasons why. You're in a more relaxed, familiar setting, which is your home office, living room, or whatever area that makes you more at ease and relaxed to focus on your work. Less distraction for co-workers, gossiping, or just yapping about just for the sake of talking to someone at work will be a little bit harder for you while working remotely. They have to call and pick up the phone and try to get you on Zoom chat with this, and this gives you the option to see who it is and refuse the call. Working remotely gives you the peace of mind when it comes to office politics. You know, the gossiping, the rumor spreading. You have to understand people who are willing to come in the limelight without much effort depend on these office politics. There are certain individuals who attend office just for the sake of causing mayhem and do not believe in working hard or really working at all. Being consumed with these office politics actually drain the workers who are actually trying to get some work done, but in some ways forced to participate in those antics. Micromanaging at the workplace is the worst for productivity workers. Yes, I get it. Some workers do need these micromanaging bosses, but micromanaging at the workplace can also hinder productivity. After time, the productive worker may tend to slow down a bit just for micromanaging boss to play catch up to your performance and shred it apart, put it back together. So this working remotely does shut this type of behavior down quite a bit, since managers, supervisors can't walk down the hallway to check up on you. Like I mentioned before, this would take a phone call or Zoom chat to see what you're doing, and again, it's up to you to take the call. Work-life balance when working remotely is a dream come true to the workers who can juggle both the work and their personal life. First off, working remotely doesn't mean from home, but anywhere, and I mean anywhere, that has a Wi-Fi to connect to. You could be at the laundromat running errands while working. You can be taking your kid or elderly parents to a doctor visit. You can still take those calls and Zoom meetings, and you can still bring your laptop with you and do your work. Poor work-life balance impact workers negatively. We are talking about health and happiness. Workers become more stressed and feel less in control of their personal lives and at work. Those who have a good work-life balance are often happier and less stressed. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know when you're happier, when you're more likely to be more motivated, productive, and do better work. Remote workers sought after better work-life balance as the top reason they work remotely. They have autonomy to structure their workday so they could be the most productive, get their tasks done efficiently. and also make more time for activities outside of work. Despite working 43% more hours on average, work-from-home employees are 25% less stressed. Productive workers love autonomous work. They know the job task at hand and is off to the races, as if they need guidance, help, or assistance, they will simply ask for it in order to stay productive. Some productive workers also love the hybrid work as well. 2 to 3 days in the office won't hurt, right? It's also good to physically touch base with your coworkers and upper management so you don't get too isolated to yourself. Hybrid workers are either working remotely or always on a run to many different off-site projects. I used to work at a place where you had to report to the office first and then deploy out. You couldn't deploy yourself out to an off-site project first, meaning you may have to go past your off-site task just to check in at the office and then head back out. Non-productive. If you ask anybody, this in turn will shut down productivity in the long run. Hybrid workers got their daily schedules laid out for the week, and again, when it comes to micromanaging, a hybrid worker is pretty much set for the disaster. You have to understand we are living in a very different time. In a short period of 3 to 4 years, and the old ways of conducting work business is very antiquated and is in need of a full makeover. The management structure need to be revamped, from office politics to work silos. All of this is the thing of the past. Many thanks for taking some time to check my tutorial out. All the links will be in the description below. Please subscribe so you don't miss out any training certification courses you may want to pick up. Comment below and I will reply back. You can also check me out on Facebook under Markie Williams, and they'll also have an online certification page you could like and follow as well. Please make sure you check out these certification courses as well floating around right here. Always remember to get paid your worth. Many thanks. It's Markie Williams, and you know I'm out.